Hi, this is Chris Carlson, and I want to welcome you to the Sales Playbook. The Sales Playbook is designed to share concepts and ideas to accelerate your exponential sales growth. In this edition of the Playbook, I want to talk about how to combine referrals with the 3 arrows. In the last edition of the Sales Playbook, I talked about adding 3 arrows to your marketing quiver in 2017. Those arrows were writing a book, doing a podcast, and creating a Facebook Live show. Now I want to take those ideas and put them on steroids. The way to do that is to integrate these arrows into your referral action plan. Let's face it, most consultants and salespeople struggle with receiving both the quantity and the quality of referrals that they need to fill their pipeline. There are many causes of this, but one of the main reasons is the way in which they ask for referrals. The typical way consultants and salespeople ask for referrals sounds something like this. Who do you know that you could refer me to? Or, who do you know who could use my services? Once you have your book, your podcast, and your Facebook Live show, the questions will be so much better. Here are the questions you can now ask. Who do you know that needs to read this book? Once you get those names, you can ask the referral source to write something on the inside front cover of your book, and you can mail the book on their behalf. Another question you can now ask is, who do you know that would be a great guest on my podcast? And who do you know that would be a great guest on my Facebook Live show? The impact of those last 2 questions is huge because once your referral source makes suggestions, it's easy for you to say, hey, they sound like they'd be great guests. Could you introduce us? And here's the key. Your referral source is so much more motivated to actually follow through on the introduction because of the perceived value of the podcast or Facebook Live show. Now, there is certainly more depth to any referral action plan, but if you ask the questions I mentioned, both the quantity and quality of referrals you receive will go through the roof. Thanks for taking time for this edition of the Sales Playbook.